Hello everyone, welcome back for episode 9 of Sunset Mirage, my vanilla Cities Skylines build. So just a quick recap of what we did last week. We went ahead and we built our trade school campus. So we have some of the trade school unique buildings, like the police academy, and I think it's like an IT center here. And we've got our north and south campuses. We have our like little hub here with all the important things our students need. The cafeteria, the gym, etc. And then some recreational stuff down here with the book club, the IT club, and a nice little custom little seating area, park, food vendor stuff over here. And all of our maintenance stuff up here. So we've got the Breslin Center up here. Go ahead and get out of there. So we've got our Breslin Center here. We're not doing too great. We've lost the only game that we've had so far, but we're just getting started, so that's fine. And to check in on our school, I believe we got up to level 3, and then we quickly dropped down due to the student level, which is kind of expected, but that'll be something that sort of rights itself the longer we go along. So I'm not too worried about that. And as I said, we will revisit this area in the future to kind of fill out the rest of the space. But what I would like to do today is finally do a little bit of maintenance that I've been avoiding, and that is to fix this original starting industry area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna just get rid of it. We have a little bit of industrial demand right now, but not enough that it's gonna cripple the city if I actually just get rid of all of this. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead, clean this up, and I'll be back with you when I'm finished. Okay, so I've cleared everything out now, and I've got this nice empty space here to try and build. I just want to do a little bit of another suburb over here. And before I do forget though, since I do have the streets available, I actually want to turn these into highway roads. I know some of these folks nearby are not gonna like it too much, but let's see how loud it is. Yeah, they're not going to like that at all. But I can go ahead and do these ones, actually, with the sound barriers. And then that might be a little bit better. So it usually does take a good amount of the sound away. So, yeah, there we go. Perfect. That is exactly what I want. And those people will be much happier with that. Cool. Oh, yeah. I've disconnected my power lines, so people are not going to be pleased with that. Let's go ahead and just throw a quick connection over this way. And I'll just do something with these guys here, too. Okay. Oh, and bring that up to there. Okay, that should take care of it, right? Yes. Okay, cool. So that's good. We've got that. Now what I want to do is go into our smaller roads. Oh, yeah, this is going to be an issue, but with our little bus stop over here. So I just want to actually draw out a street that covers that, because otherwise I can't move it, and then I'll just move it down here for now. Cool. Okay, so that's that taken care of. Get out of this view. Go ahead and take that road out, and then, as I was saying, go into my smaller roads here. Get rid of this. And I want to have a sort of nicer one. So I'm thinking the tree lined with the bike path. I think that'll do. And this is with median trees and bicycle lanes. Do I want the median too? I guess that's the only one that has both. So yeah, okay, that's fine. And I'm going to go onto this node here. And I'm just going to draw it straight out. To, here, I think should do it. Okay, so I just want to take our normal street here and draw a couple frames out. So I think I want to go out by here. And then I think that should do. And I just kind of want to box them all off. And do a couple rows of this. Think that'll do well on that side. And then I want to go and do the same thing over here. Until about there, and then do the same thing on all this side here. Okay, we've got a nice little frame going out that way. I think I can do another road this way before things start getting a little out of hand with the terrain up here. So I think, let's see, do I want this to connect up anywhere? Maybe through here? I think I can handle that. Okay. I think that'll do. And then, yeah, I think if I go up any further, we're going to get kind of some weird terrain going on. So I'm thinking I might just leave this as kind of like green space. Maybe I'll do a little park. Something where I don't have to build, like, houses on here. Because we're going to be losing... Yeah, it's going to be looking a little funky if I get much bigger than this. So... I think we can go to about there. And maybe just a little bit further this way here. And kind of box these guys in. Yeah. Okay, so I want to make sure that this is too. Oh, I forgot that my fancy street. Forgot about my fancy street down here. Okay, so close that in. Grab our regular road. And go ahead and close that together. So I think that'll be fine. Probably not going to have houses right here because people are not going to want to live next to that freeway. And then I want to clear out this space here of all these trees because I want to use an asset from the sports arenas content creator pack. I think that's what it's called. And there's really just, it's really big, so it's kind of hard to find a place to put it usually, especially once I've already sort of developed an area. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in now before it gets too late. So I'm going to go into here and, yeah, sports venues. And I want this nice big community baseball complex. I am a huge fan of this asset. I think it's just beautiful, first of all. But it is difficult to fit in. Like I said, it's very big. But I think this is exactly the kind of thing that you find in, you know, little communities and suburbs and stuff. Maybe not in the suburb itself, but definitely, like, if it's not connected to a school, you usually don't just find one baseball diamond. You usually have a couple all together. So that's kind of what I'm going with here. So then I want to go ahead and go into our other parks here and put some parking down. And I'll just close them in like that. And grab some paths. And let's get rid of our road guidelines snapping so I can come right into this grid here and close them in like that. And I think that works. And I think I actually want to get rid of this road here. And if I'm not mistaken, we have elementary. We threw in a high capacity elementary in our episode with the shopping malls and the little pedestrian area there. So we're good on that, but we do need a high school. So I think now is as good a time as any to pop another one of those in. So I'm thinking right across the street from the park there, and then a little bit more parking next to it. Yeah, okay, and then I'll probably throw in some more paths and close it in behind this way and through here. Perfect. I think that works. And I don't think I need any other sort of park areas here because this is plenty. I don't really need any basketball courts and things. The students here can just go ahead and play baseball. This will be a baseball town over here. And then something that I would like to do is actually move the bakery. I just kind of shoved it over here for now, but I kind of want to actually have it be part of this neighborhood. So I want it to go here. But I think I want it to face out onto the main road. So I'm going to go ahead, bring a road behind. And I'm going to switch up the orientation here. So I want it to go like that. And I want it to face out this way. And then I want to take our firehouse and put it back over here. And I also have our police station, which I think I'll just throw on the other side here. There we go. So now these guys have some services, so they'll be happy about that. And I would like to throw in just a little bit more parking. So I'm going to go throw in there. And get another street. Put it in this way. Put our road guidelines back on for a minute. Wrong button. There we go. Road guidelines. Throw that back on. And put it in there. Grab that parking lot. There. and then have a little path going through, leading up to the main road. Perfect. Okay. And then I think the only other couple things that I want to do is I kind of want this to be a nice area. So I'm actually going to go ahead and... Ooh, I need some amending here. I'm going to get rid of these areas with these districts here for my industrial zones. And I just want to throw a regular district over top of here. And I'm going to give it the district specialization, not specialization, but the district theme of European Suburbia. So, one, because I've never really used it, and so I might as well give it a shot now. Again, want to try new things in this city. So we're going to do that, and I want to throw in a couple little more parks and things here. So I want to go and find not the sports hall, the community pool. This is an asset I don't usually use very often, because it's quite expensive. The upkeep per week is $1,200, but we have plenty of money now to fit this in, so I'm not worried about it. And just put, I'll probably line those with trees or something in the meantime. And, let's see. I think we need some childcare and stuff. Let's take a look at that stuff. Elder care, childcare. I mean, our health is doing pretty good, but it can't hurt to throw some down, and these make people tremendously happy. So I think we'll throw the childcare across from there, and the elder care center. No, yes, this is the one I wanted. The elder care center can go behind here. Okay. And I think that looks good from the back and everything too, so I don't need to worry about the orientation on that. But I love that the bakery faces out onto the main road. I think that's really cool. Or the Go Nuts for Donuts bakery here. Perfect. Okay. So now let's get some stuff zoned up. These people are going to be unhappy for a little while with the fact that they don't have any power. But we're gonna fix that. So I want to throw in a little bit of office zoning. Nothing too crazy. And a little bit of commercial as well. Yes, yes, yes. There goes the power, people. Let's go ahead and get these guys a little temporary connection from here to here. So that nobody loses their minds in the meantime. And then get some houses going in. So I can zone up all of this area here. Maybe I'll leave a little bit of space here for some commercial zones. Maybe just little small corner shops or something to go along with the baseball field. Maybe put one over here. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, if these people get a little overzealous with their baseball playing, these guys are gonna get hit right quick with a ball. So we won't do that. But I did forget water again, so throw that in here. I'm so bad at remembering water, and it's been such a long time since we've touched this part of the city. So, but there we are. Everybody should be happy now with that. Power and water should be going. And let's get some of our people in. I want to check out the noise pollution on this side because I want to make sure that I don't zone too close to that. So, I think I'm going to throw a little bit more office and commercial through here. And then, looks like our houses should be fine here. They'll love being next to the field, next to the school and everything. We have a couple more office buildings over here. And let's see. Do I want another little small park around here? Do I want the basketball court? What else do we have? I know tourism has like a couple small fun ones. Oh no, not that. It is in here. It is in tourism. I could do park with palms. Oh, that's too big. Yeah, no. Okay. A sidewalk restaurant? Nah, too big. Could do a tiny little park. Yeah, why not? That's not bad. I like that. And maybe a path through here? I kind of like that. I'm okay with this. And then a couple more houses in here. I'm losing a lot of money all of a sudden. Oh, it's because my people are dying of power problems again. Always with the power. Are they not connected? What happened? No, they're not connected anymore. Okay. So this whole side is, like, not connected. How are we doing now? Does that fix it? Okay. There we go. Yeah, it looks like... Okay, so this is clearing up already. That was clearly the issue. So there we go. That's fine now. And how's the noise down here? So I want to try to keep this area a little bit also free of too many houses. Because it does not look like they're going to enjoy that. Oh, this is fine here. And we'll just do that. Create a little... Oh, okay. So we've got... Well, this is interesting. So we hit level 5 at our oil industry now. So we've got the offshore drilling platform, which we won't be needing, the sneaker factory, and the naphtha cracker plant. Okay. So I'll try to remember that. I'll poke a look. I'll take a look at that a little bit later. But let's get this area figured out here first. Maybe another touch of parking couldn't go amiss here in the little shopping area here, a little business park. Again, put that back on here. I think everybody should be good on this side. It doesn't look like anybody's going to want to be living in this area here. I think we can do this whole area here. And here. Here. These guys will all be fine, I think. Maybe I'll want to throw some more parks down in this side here. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have here? Oh, you know what? Good old dog park never goes amiss, does it? Perfect. That'll do. And let's see. I'll put them there, and if they start complaining, then I'll readjust things. But I think we might be okay. And these guys might give me some weird jank on here, so we'll see how that works out. And if it gets too funky... Ooh, speaking of funky, these office buildings are not great. It's great that they're high in number. Like that they're high, you know, level 3s and such, but that's ugly. I don't want that there. Okay. Definitely want to keep an eye on what's going on in here. What's growing here. Is this going to be bad too? No, I think this is perfect. We'll keep that guy. Oh, this big one. This big one here. Not sure if I'm with that. That might be a little bit too big for this area. Okay. So, but otherwise, speaking of, I think now, while these people grow in, is as good a time as any for a detailing time-lapse. So I'm going to go ahead through, you know, pay attention to what kind of buildings I got growing in here, and detail everything up. Make it look a little bit nicer, make it flow a little bit better. Oh. Make sure these guys have friggin' water.
God damn it.
I'm really bad at this. There we go. Now shush. You got water. There we go. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and make everything a little bit nicer while all these buildings and homes grow in, and I will catch you when I'm finished. So let's just go over quickly what I did in the time lapse. Not a whole lot, as you probably noticed. Oh, wow, everybody just got very happy all of a sudden. What did I do? Huh. I don't know what that was about. But okay, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. So I've gone through and, you know, just made the buildings historical that I've liked. That way they don't change. I am still running into some issues with uneducated workers, so I'm going to have to keep, you know, playing whack-a-mole with a couple of these buildings as they abandon, but that's fine. I know that eventually they will start going through elementary. It's because I placed a bunch of new houses, so none of these people here are educated yet. Speaking of, there goes another one. But they will be, and it'll be fine. So that problem will solve itself as we go along here as well. But yeah, so I just went through, placed a couple parks, a couple pathways and such in between. But otherwise, I kind of left it pretty organic. I threw some trees along through the highway to give them a little bit of a buffer between that, as well as between the farming industry over here, which mostly is not pollutive, so it's not a huge deal. There's a couple buildings that are, but otherwise, they don't mind being too close to that. So I also did run into a couple issues where people were getting sick from ground pollution, but that's just because I used to have industry over here, and the ground pollution has, I think, probably pretty much cleared up now. Yeah, these buildings actually do still actively pollute, so they are going to be like that, but I think it'll be fine as far as for people living here. I think they'll be okay. And then I also just went through and added onto this. I had put this cargo station in a couple episodes ago. I'm not sure if I had done it during a time lapse or what, but I did put one in here. Recognize still, that's fine. But we are getting more students a little bit. So now these guys can get their cargo going out, and then I just went ahead and connected it over here to our farming industry. I threw in the sneaker factory as well. I thought I had everything that we needed for this, but I forgot paper. I will eventually do forestry, so I will have a forestry build at some point. So that issue will also fix itself, but for now I've just turned it off. I don't want it costing me any money. And then we hit a new milestone. Oh, not that button. We hit a new milestone of Big City. So we got a new tile. We got our liberal arts campus. And some water treatment stuff here. So that's kind of good. I don't put them into the water anyway, though, so not exactly something I need at the moment. A large water tower, which I'll probably go through and replace our smaller ones with this one. And then just a bunch of train hubs and a couple new buildings. So that's nice. I won't be using any of this stuff anytime soon, I don't think. But we did unlock another tile, which I did open this one to get the train line in here. And to put the sneaker factory back up along the highway, because I wanted people to be able to see it as they go along the freeway here. So I kind of like that. These wires are ugly, and I'll fix that. But right now, they're fine. And then, so, now that I've opened up this tile, I am thinking that very soon I will build a nice waterfront, kind of like luxurious little spot here. If you have any other ideas that you would like to see for this area, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. But I do think it would be a nice area for, like, maybe a mid-century modern, like, housing complex over here along the water from some very nice, expensive kind of houses. Maybe a little bit of, like, a gated lakefront, waterfront community. Maybe throw in a couple of those, like, jet ski rentals and buildings like that. A little bit of tourism and nightlife and some more luxury houses. But if you have any other thoughts and ideas about it, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what other people think, what other ideas people have for the city. We still have another tile available to us as well. So this time I do want this button. We still have one more tile to buy. I'm thinking it'll probably be this one. That's my guess. One of these two. And I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but I will eventually be popping the 81 Tile 2 mod and having access to the entire map. But I would like to try to fill in as much of the original 9 tiles as possible before I do that. And we have quite a lot of space still left over. I mean, I don't plan on expanding into this area soon, because I do want to save this for this whole island here for the downtown. But I will definitely be filling up, like, this area here. Maybe that nice waterfront build. Probably more residential expansion back here. And I would love to get something very fun and cool up in the mountain area here. So, but yeah, again, if you've got ideas, let me know. I would love to hear what people think. Sometimes I get a little bit stuck on ideas, and just a couple, you know, comments from somebody else can be like, oh, wow, you know, I didn't even think about that. That's a great idea. So if you want something in the city, go ahead and let me know. I would be happy to put it in. But otherwise, I think that is where I'm going to leave it for today. I'm at almost 100 subscribers now. I think I'm about 88 or so at the time of recording this video. And I'm just, like, absolutely mind blown, really, that there's that many of you here. Shit's on fire again. Over in the oil industry, not great for the environment, huh? But anyway, yes, I'm just absolutely thrilled that there's so many people enjoying the city, enjoying the content here on the channel. And I just really want to show my appreciation and thank you so much for subscribing, for watching any of the videos, for likes, comments. All of it really helps the channel, and I just really appreciate it. Lights up my day to see somebody watching and commenting on my stuff. So thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who's here. But yeah, that is, I'm gonna shut up now, get rid of this ugly ass building again. I am gonna shut up and leave it there. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you next week. Not sure what's gonna be in the episode, but I hope to see you all there. Thanks again for watching. Have a good day.